There we go. There we go. Um, Pressing go live. I don't know if people will see what I just said back. But hello, we're live. It's gonna take a second, as usual, for everything to start loading for everybody else. So if you are watching this back, hello, welcome to the My Shy Alpha book launch party. Yay! um, you probably know me if you're on my YouTube channel, but if you don't, and this is the first video you've ever seen, my name's River Kai. I am an LGBTQ plus author and artist, and my new book, My Shy Alpha, is a steamy shifter romance. It's the first in the series. So I'm very excited. Today's debut day and it came out. Let me show it to you. This is what it looks like. So, yeah, I'm super excited. I think that everybody's gonna start coming in now. So I will say hello to the chat. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Lucas. I love the emoji. Hi, Michelle. Mini Shell Designs and I did a booth recently at Rose City Comic Con if anybody came to visit us. Hi Layla, thank you. Layla says it looks amazing. Oh, hi Jan, you made it somehow. Hello Chocobos, thanks for coming back to the stream. I haven't seen you in a while because I haven't streamed in a while, so that's on me. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Hi, Shakespeare's reincarnation. I definitely remember your username. Hi, Jada. Welcome. Wow, we have a whole group here. I'm so excited. Before I fully get started, I just wanted to make sure to welcome everybody and also to thank you because you have all been so super supportive of this whole process, and I am just so grateful. I was really unsure and nervous about publishing this book the past like few months though. It's been really nice to see all of your support. I really appreciate it. So thank you for being here. Hi Hannah. I will have to remember that. Hi Monique. Okay, yeah, so in the agenda for this stream today, um, I can tell you a little bit about My Shy Alpha. Does everybody, like, have you all heard about it before? I'm pretty sure that you have, but I probably should just intro it for posterity's sake. um, you're here from TikTok. Oh, okay, I think I saw your comments recently. Thank you so much for coming. And thanks for the congrats. Yeah, so I will tell you briefly about the book. Then I have a little excerpt from the book that I will read for you. It is a PG-13 one because this is a very adult book, but I'm going to stop reading right before it gets steamy. But it's towards the beginning of the book. I don't think that like I could always find another excerpt, but I was thinking like I could always get your opinion on if I should keep reading past that, but I don't think I can on YouTube if I think about it, because the next paragraph is quite interesting. Hi, Yulia. Blake says, yeah, probably not. My sibling is modding. Thank you so much, Blake, for being here to mod. Um, so, yeah, after I read the excerpt, we're going to do a Q&A, and then I will sign some books. I have, like, a small amount that's left and some that are coming in the mail. So let's hope they come in the mail tomorrow because I put a rush order and they are late. um, but how has everybody's week been going on with the spice, Jada says. I wish that I mean, I don't know if I wish that I could read the spice on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that like one time I was streaming and it literally, I was streaming the release of Resonance Space Gaze on Webtoon actually, to be very exact. And because I had Webtoon's website open, YouTube just deleted my stream, like turned it off and yeeted it out into the void. We do not want that to happen if I start reading the spicy things on here. The worst that could happen is that you get demonetized. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it's gonna like read what I was saying. I mean, hear what I was saying. But since it's supposed to be age appropriate, I don't know if I want to get blocked. There's always the 18 plus block that happens on YouTube. Interesting time. Um, okay. So, just to give you a little bit of background about this book, I will tell you more about it in the Q&A session, but it's a steamy shifter romance series, as it says in the subtitle. The full title is My Shy Alpha, Book 1, Steamy Shifter Romance Series. So, the main character is Aaliyah. She has OCD and PTSD. She had escaped an abusive relationship, and now she's looking for something real, but has had a lot of issues in the dating world finding something real. um, but when she meets Noah, she's very surprised that she's living amongst lichens who can shapeshift into wolves at will. And she's also surprised that he is her fated mate. So, in this excerpt that I will be reading to you in a second, it is kind of in that area. We're starting in chapter 2. If anybody already has the book already, I can wait for you to reach it. We are starting at the bottom of page 16 on the print edition. I can wait for you if you'd like, or I can just start reading. Leave it shy like Noah, and the rest we can leave ourselves. Or read by ourselves, says Yulia. You love OCD, Rep. You have OCD. I am so glad that you love the representation. It was really important to me. I can talk more about that in the... Yeah, it feels like a spoiler, Hannah says. Yeah, this is a spoiler. So, just as a content warning, this does not have any steamy 18 plus scenes, so it's PG-13, but it does have some F-bombs, and Aaliyah briefly mentions her past relationship, not in very much detail, but just in case that's triggering for anybody. Okay, I'm going to start reading this excerpt from chapter 2. Whatever is about to emerge, it's enormous. The bush splays to reveal the animal inside, starting with a black nose wider than my head. The predator's fur blends with the brown and green thicket, more of a warped shadow in the fading daylight. As I stare, it rises from a crouch, expanding to its full height. I blink a few times, ensuring my eyes are functioning. I'm staring into the eyes of a wolf. Holy my breathy whisper tenses the wolf's limbs. I can't understand what I'm seeing. This wolf towers above any wolf I've ever seen, taller than a large horse. And this brown, glowering wolf is not what my soul calls me toward. My parents taught me about every Greenfield forest predator, but they honed in on wolves in particular. We've heard them howling in the distance our whole lives. But besides this wolf's gargantuan form, it doesn't follow the rules Dad taught me. They likely just want to be left alone rather than waste energy attacking anyone, which means I'm rapidly straying from Mom's rules about what to do if I encounter a wolf. Don't ever run. No, this wolf's eyes burn into me as if I personally aggrieved their entire family. Did I stumble into a den? I'm dead, aren't I? I want to move, scream, run, but I'm frozen. I'm never listening to my heart again. The wolf takes a silent, prowling step, and my instincts win. Running will make it chase me, but what choice do I have? As I sprint for my life, a stockier, darker figure flashes its teeth behind the brown wolf. A black bear of a wolf lunges for the brown wolf's neck, and I don't watch a second more. I run and run, not stopping no matter how much I need to. I'm so winded that I'm having trouble staying on my feet, tripping and scrambling until my palms bleed. Pausing at a rock, I cough as I struggle to inhale enough oxygen to soothe my burning limbs. Every breath feels like it's calling out to the enormous wolves, begging to be found, but I can't stifle it. I grip my aching heart muscles, preparing myself to sprint, despite their complaints, when a twig snaps behind me. Fear locks a scream from escaping my throat. From the corner of my eye, a black figure swoops for me. I swear I see fur. Chapter 3. Without looking, I start smacking. My first hand whiffs through the air, but the second hits something hard. Someone speaks. Shh, you're okay. I cower from the gentle, deep voice. My pounding heartbeat nearly drowns out the stranger, but their words calm me just enough to be able to breathe. There you go. You're okay. I open my eyes to find a large man. My heart flips. His stare flits away before I can see the color of his brooding eyes, but I'm hit by a sweet, luxurious scent from his hair. Long stragglers frame his shaved fade, but most of his hair on top is shoved to one side, choppy and wild like his breath. With powerful arms shielding me, he scans the forest, revealing a sharp, scruffy jawline, the one I can never find in a magazine. This isn't Mr. Sexy Dream Dude. He looks, smells, and sounds even better. But after what the last large man did to me when we were alone, I'm way more confused why I'm not scared of this one. As we meet eyes, his soft teal stare enraptures me. It's rude to stare, but I can't help it. Neither can he. What? He clears his throat, his husky whisper quivering as much as my shoulders. What are you? With that single demeaning question, my developing emotions embarrassed me too much to acknowledge, dropping to the floor with my jaw. Excuse me? How mean! The man flinches, his gorgeous eyes crushed by my angry reaction, and frankly, I'm fine with that. I can't believe I just thought this guy was my soulmate. What kind of question was that? Did the wolf scramble his brain? My rib cage locks. Wolves. Yes. All you have to say is yes? No, you don't get it. With the crackle of dry leaves, another animal scrambles behind the man. I need to stay as quiet as possible, so I stifle my panic breath with a sharp, vacuuming inhale. Instead, I hyperventilate. The man grips my cheeks, scanning my eyes for what's wrong. All I can say is, wolves! There are wolves! His eyes widen at my wheezing lungs. Hey, breathe. I can't. I'm going to die. I'm not letting you die. His voice is so final, but soothing that my body submits to his words before my mind, every muscle loosening into goo. The stranger slides a hand behind my neck, cupping my head in one big palm. My teeth chatter, but his teal eyes soften as if he's relaxing in my presence, despite being my lifeline. With his fingers buried into the back of my hair, he strokes my scalp. You don't have to be scared anymore. I'm your alpha. The urge in my heart explodes. I grip the man's black Sherpa jacket, struggling to breathe as intense, unfamiliar emotions seal my soul to him. He drags his nose up the side of my neck, his cold tip releasing a soft cry from my throat. The second he caresses a particular golden spot on my neck, a wave of absolute peace washes over me. Breathe, he whispers. My knees buckle, forcing the man to wrap one arm around my waist. Pressed against his body, I grip for more of him, overcome by the need to let him nuzzle into that sweet, luscious spot on my neck. And he does, again and again, as we sink to the forest floor. Just like in my dream. We're safe, I promise you. I scared them away. He softens his voice only an inch from my nose. As we stare at each other, my shoulders soften. His gaze widens until I swear I'm looking at the sweetest, most vulnerable soul I've ever seen. Before I can stop it, a slow smile creeps over my face. I don't know why, but maybe he's right. We're safe now, and something unbelievable is happening. Judging by the flustered, anxious grin gracing his cheeks, he feels the same. I've dreamt of you, I swear, but he shakes his head, unable to look into my eyes as his cheeks burn. He has no idea he just sucked the air out of me, my heart pounding itself into overwhelm. Sorry, that's so weird to say. I meant, I just... He takes a deep, shaky breath. Then he dares to look back into my eyes. You feel important to me, and I was drawn to you, and... The man bites his lip, hardly unable to suppress a smile as mine only grows. Fuck, I finally found you. An elated laugh spills from me. He's more precious than I imagined, flushing deeper as I cup his cheeks. Erupting into shy, airy giggles, he drops his forehead against mine. Our laughter feels celebratory, brightening the forest around me despite how dark it's grown. The breezy relief between us washes away my fears, a tremendous feeling inside me screaming, "This is exactly where I'm supposed to be." Okay. There we go. That was the end of that excerpt. It's gonna get steamy after that. I could see the, just record the audiobook version yourselves. Michelle says, it's not gonna be steamier than that, for this stream, unfortunately. This seems like a private moment, Jan says. I'm rereading your chat. Not the dragging of the nose. It's not, I don't think it, well, maybe it will get demonetized. I don't know. Oh. I could totally read audiobooks, says Hannah. I don't know. I feel like I would need to practice, but it might be fun. I stopped right before the spikes, like Blake said. Yes, it's true. Oh, that's a good tip, Blake. Thank you. Thanks for the plug. I really need water now, but thank you for listening, everybody. Yeah, I didn't give context for that because it was just in chapter 2. Steamy as a boa in a sauna. Is that like a Midwest phrase I've never heard before? Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess we thought that the excerpt was still steamy, but in comparison to the rest of the novel, it's not. So maybe that tells you how steamy the steamy romance is. But I think we should maybe do a Q&A session. Does anybody have any questions? We will actually, hang on, I'm going to, or maybe Blake will, unlock a little Q&A thing really quickly. Maybe I will do it, I don't know.
I'm doing it.
Oh, okay, Blake's doing it. Thank you. There is a little Q&A feature, and we can pin it to the top so that it will be... Ah, I see. Oh my. Let me fix this. So, if you have questions, feel free to input them into that little Q&A thing. I'm not really sure how it looks on your end, but you have to click on it, I'm pretty sure, and type it in. Actually, I am going to switch to the chat so everybody can still see it. Okay, that will disappear in a second. Although my type of genre isn't steamy, I really love your writing and how descriptive it is. You're such a good writer. Oh, thank you so much, Chocobos. I really, really appreciate that. It disappeared. Oh no, the Q&A disappeared. Or the chat did on the screen. I fixed it, hopefully. Oh no. Well, if it's not working, then... Okay, then let's just ask questions in the chat and then we can pin it to the top of the chat. We'll pin whichever question I'm going to answer to the top of the chat.
I think that you have to click that Q&A thing at the top.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe... Okay.
Oh, unless you took it off now.
I just took it off, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so...
Alright. Somebody was asking a question on there, but so now it's gone.
Someone was asked... Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Could you please re-ask the question? I will pin the first question, I guess, for now, unless, Blake, you want to choose one, but this is the one I see. Okay, so Hannah asked, "Who is your favorite character and why?" So my favorite character from My Chai Alpha is Noah. I adore Noah. I don't know if that could be the reason why a lot of people have told me they also just really love Noah, but I just feel like he is a super multifaceted character. I really like how imperfect he is, but at the same time, like he's not a jerk. Um, so I think that's what I really like about him. I had a lot of fun writing his backstory and how he slowly unfolds throughout the series because this is just book one and he needs a lot of time to fully feel comfortable. So um, I think that you're going to like the journey that he goes on as a little bit of information between us on the stream. This novel is more LGBTQ plus than it seems. Obviously, both main characters are bisexual, but there's a lot of themes in there that are hinted in this book that are going to be more prevalent, but especially with Noah, and I just love him so much. Thanks for the question, Hannah.
Okay, now I've pinned a new question.
Thank you, Blake. Okay, so Shakespeare's Reincarnation asked, how much world building is there? Wait, let me reopen that so I can finish reading. Like, are we talking J.R.R. Tolkien levels of lore or more like cake? Okay, yeah, I always say Casey's wrong. I'm so sorry to them, but Casey McKisson, is that how you say? I really hope so. One last top levels of lore. Okay, so I would say probably more along the lines of the second one, but the way that I write lore is that I kind of it has to be weaved into the plot. I don't really like just like dumping info. I try really hard not to. My editor, Kayla Vokalek, and I both worked really hard on that. So basically, we found a lot of ways if there wasn't enough lore for me to add more in that is like situational. So if that's I'm not sure if that totally answers your question. Like of course there's lore in a paranormal fantasy romance kind of it's like kind of set in our world but not so it's like what you would call magical realism but I think that I wanted to write the lore for this novel in a way that if you had never read any werewolf or lycan novels before, that it would still be understandable. So hopefully I have achieved that. I tried. Kayla and I worked on that really hard. Thank you so much for your question, Shakespeare's Reincarnation. Lucas asks, are there any other mythic creatures that plan to appear in the My Chai Alpha universe? Um, well, let me think. I don't think I planned that for this series in particular. I know that some people combine like witches or vampires, but I wanted this to kind of be in their own little kind of I'm trying to think of the word exactly. I kind of want to keep it around this topic because I don't really want to spend time getting into species wars. I'm not really into that type of thing. Um, but I feel like with this one, there's at least like humans, there's lichens, and then there's hybrids between who are both human and lichens. Um, so those are the main mythical creatures of this. I don't know if humans count as mythical creatures. They kind of should at this point. Okay, so Jan says, which character do you relate to? Oh, that's a good question. Uh, Wait, I forgot to thank you for your question, Lucas. Thank you so much for the good question. So, Jan, which characters do I relate to? I think, obviously, I relate to Aaliyah, as I mentioned in one of my videos, but I guess not obviously, because not everyone has heard that. So, if you don't know, I have OCD. I also have a number of other diagnoses, including PTSD, so I relate to both Noah and Aaliyah in that aspect. I think in terms of personality, probably relate to Noah a little bit more, but I don't know if I entirely relate with either of them. I usually just have like little bits of things that I relate to between both characters, and I really like to put some representation that I am well versed in so that it feels authentic and that it expresses something that I usually feel like needs to be said about that type of representation. So I guess we could say in terms of representation, I relate to Aaliyah in terms of like having somewhat shy personality, but with a secret like what I would call in the book alpha side, which is more of like protective around people that you care about in terms of like if uh, let's say there's some terrible moral issue and someone that you care about needs some defending, I feel like I would really want to, like, it gives me fulfillment personally to defend things that I care about. So that is how I mostly relate to him, I think. Everybody has such good questions. I don't know how I'm going to answer them all. I think maybe we can answer them until 8 p.m. Uh, Jada says, "What inspired you to write a wolf shifter? Did you get other inspiration from other shifter books?" So this is a really good question. I have to think about how not to spoil the whole series. I will give you a very good hint about it. So My Shy Alpha, um, the original purpose was because whenever I started reading any type of werewolfy things, I just really like to read fantasy. So I definitely have read a lot of them. One thing that I've mentioned about my other comics is that I have issues finding things that are not triggering for my PTSD, which, like, obviously, there's going to be things in every book that triggers somebody. But in the sense that I felt like I've seen a lot of representation in romance where the, like, romantic relationship is not very consensual and it's very forced. Um, so what inspired me is that I wanted to write something that was consensual. Obviously, there's books like that out there, but I just wanted to add to the pile. I feel like that feels very fulfilling for me. It just makes it feel like uh, more of an authentic relationship and a safe space in the relationship for me when I'm reading a romance. So for readers like me, I wanted to create a book like that. Um, there is a very specific social topic in particular that it's based off of, but I feel like if if you know, you know. I can't really talk about it just yet. I'll have to tell you more in book two. But if you read through and you find more out about Aaliyah's ex, there's some rhetoric that a specific group uh, like matches, and I felt like it kind of just aligned perfectly between werewolves and some of those social things, where it was a really great analogy without having some maybe like I don't know. Adding the fantasy element leaves a little bit of separation to where it's not as maybe stressful for readers, but still can talk about a very serious subject. So that was the inspiration. I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much for asking, Jada. I need some water. I will answer your question in a second. So Michelle asked, when did you start writing My Shy Alpha? I literally started writing about a year ago. Uh, I'm trying to think. I think that it was in. think it was actually in October last year. So that, oh my gosh, hi Andrew, I haven't seen you in so long. Hi Katie also, sorry I got distracted. Hello, thanks for visiting. Yeah, I started writing last year in October. I wrote my ass off. I'm trying to think of another way to say that, but I can't. I wrote so much. I can't describe to you how much I wrote, but I wrote enough to fill multiple books within a couple months. I don't know what happened. Sometimes this happens. Like my patrons know this. They just are like, oh yeah, River's at it again. I just like sit down over the fall to winter season and write like 5 freaking books or something. I don't know. But anyway, that happened last year. Now I'm just cleaning them up because they started out as a visual novel. Um, then they morphed into a web novel. Now they're a print version and an ebook version. It's wild. Yeah, Lucas knows what I'm talking about on Patreon. One of my writer sites, that's what we say. And yes, I have done NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. That's actually what started this pattern. Hannah says he wrote so much his butt fell off. That's true, I did write my ass off. Okay, Chocobos. That was great. Thank you, Michelle, for the question. Chocobos asks, how many books are you planning to publish on My Chai Alpha? So that is a great question that everybody wants to know in my inner circle right now, like my editor Kayla and Yulia, who's in this chat. We've all worked together very closely on it. But I think I think it's going to be 4, but it could be 3 if I shove it all into 3 books. So I'll get back to you on that. Somewhere in that range, it's all planned out. But what happened in the first book that this month that I published, it started out as the visual novel version to be like 68,000. Actually, no, I think it was 69,000 words because I was like, ha, that's really dumb joke, but funny. But anyway, then I made it into 94,000 words by what we added. That's kind of standard for fantasy stuff and erotica because it's a lot of action, so there's a lot of words. But like, but I'm pretty sure that the next one will be just slightly longer, and the one after that will be a little longer. So yeah, I think about 3 or 4 books. Hi, Chaos. Lucas is ready to beta read. Thank you. You are definitely an amazing beta reader, I must say. Um, Layla says you deserve a break. Thank you. You're sweet. Was and also you're right. Layla asked, was it a lot of fun to write? Also, thank you, Chocobo, for the last question. Was it a lot of fun to write? It was. I had too much fun. That's why I wrote it so fast. I'm also very excited to keep writing it. I am literally working on book 2. This is, I guess, an author's like glimpse into how it is. As soon as you start publishing one book, you're already working on the next one. So I'm currently working on like polishing and adding to book 2, and I will soon be posting it as a like the rough draft edition as a web novel. Then it'll move on to print in spring of 2024. I cannot believe it's already 2024. Thank you for the question, Layla. Thanks, Andrew. Sarah Rodriguez asks, what was it like writing the steamy scenes? Oh, this is a great question. I don't know if you have. I don't think that you have read my acknowledgments in the back of the book here, but at the very start of it, I talk a little bit about how it was to write in this acknowledgement section. It was like, I guess, you know what, going back to that question of what inspired me to write this, I also, like, a huge reason why I wrote this was to majorly push myself. I love to do that through writing. I like to process difficult topics and emotions and thoughts. Um, so this was a challenge. It was like a personal growing journey for me. Last year in July, like July 2022, I was diagnosed with OCD, and it was really severe when we tested. I'm sorry, that's not funny. But what is funny is that my test, like the score, like the higher the number it is, the worse OCD symptoms you have, and it's out of 80, and I scored at a 69. Like, I don't know why that number keeps showing up. It's just really dumb. Anyway, I have a dark sense of humor about it, but it was really severe. Blake says nice again. Um, it was really severe in that I could not leave the house. I was having issues doing very basic things. I was feeling like everything that I could do, publish, write online, say to people could cause harm somehow because I had really severe harm OCD. Um, I recognized it through contamination. Sorry, Michelle. That's like too. I know it's so. My life is a joke. I swear. But anyway, my score is now a 13. Just to skip forward in time, but definitely this novel helps me process it because I was terrified of writing steamy scenes. That is where I started talking about this to answer your question. I was terrified of publishing them. I didn't want to be offensive. I was like worried that it would be too much. Like, what would my family think? What do all these people think? Am I like personally contributing to some type of like, I don't know, something bad, or like, are people going to hate it? All this stuff. So I had to work through that, and it was a big challenge. I tried to push myself, and you will probably not be able to tell that I struggled because it's extremely steamy. I wanted to give Aaliyah the expression that she needed through a steamy book. So it is a steamy book with a purpose. Every single scene moves her forward in terms of her personal journey throughout the book. Um, so while it is like just a sexual a relationship, she's also growing in her relationship in herself in terms of how like how comfortable she is with things, what she feels safe doing, and also like her own trauma healing that she has to do from her previous relationship. So all those topics are really difficult to write about, but really rewarding. So it was a good challenge, and I'm really excited about it. I feel so much better about it now. Now that my OC score is not a 69. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making fun of myself. Thank you, Sarah, for asking. See me with a purpose. Yeah. And thank you for the congratulations on the OCD scores. I am officially what's it called? Subclinical levels of OCD, which is really wild. Did not imagine that to be possible. Oh yes. Any other questions here? Let me see. I feel. Oh wait, sorry. I just disrupted everybody's chat. Let me look over here. Oh no, I disrupted everyone's chat on the screen here too. Um, I don't think that. I think that might have been all the questions. Thank you all so much for asking such great questions. That was a really awesome Q&A session. Okay, I think I will pin this message that Blake had written. Um, this. Okay, there we go. Oh, you have to go. Thank you for visiting, Chocobos. I'm sorry that you feel sick. I'm really sorry you have COVID. That's like, yeah, I had that recently. It was not fun. Okay. So, if nobody has any other questions, I am going to pick some orders from my website. Thank you so much to everybody who ordered. I have a random wheel, not reel. I've been posting on Instagram too much. I have a random wheel with the end of everybody's order numbers. So if you've ordered from my website, and you would like me to sign your book, actually, I just realized that I misplaced my my Sharpie that I need to sign, and I don't know where to find it. It's probably either in the thing over there, or it's next to the printer. Sorry. Oh, okay. I will answer this question really quickly while we're looking for a pen. Andrew asks, what level of spice can we expect as an avid reader myself? I always kind of struggle with knowing like how people like gauge like what's their merit in terms of what's spicy or not. Um, but sorry, it might be in the other closet if you didn't, but maybe that's fine actually. That's fine. Sorry. The spice level is like, it's very descriptive, I would say. I'm trying to think of how do I say this in a PG-13 manner. So there, people tend to have a scale of 5, and 5 would be something really freaky. We'll just say that. It gets a little freaky, but not anything too wild in this one. And in the next, it's building for later in the series because it's supposed to be very adult, and also it's like the characters are going on a journey where they are growing in those ways. Not well, literally, but not. I mean, inside, personally. I'm not making this any better. Do we have any trigger warnings? Yes, that's a good question. So this book contains like the main character obviously has been through a um, like a abusive relationship before that she escaped. So she has a flashback at one point, but it's not of an abusive situation. She's more recalling things through her perspective and how they felt. Because when I write about potentially triggering subjects, I like to talk about the Shell's asking inside. I'm sorry, this is not a funny subject. When I write about potentially triggering subjects, I like to write it through like not showing it on the page. I like to talk about how it feels for somebody to recover from those types of things because a lot of times it sticks with everybody through the rest of their life. So I think that um, in terms of like if it's triggering, it's a more emotionally triggering. Um, there is a situation with some stalking, but it's not anything that I would say is too extreme. Just on the creepy side. Um, in later books, there may be a little bit more triggering content. Also, there is mentions of like that there like deaths in the family and but possibly that one of them had been murdered who had died in the family. Those are the trigger warnings. Thank you for the question, Andrew. Jada asked if you got a signed edition already. Should I include my order number? Well, I can include your order number in terms of if you'd like me to sign it on the stream. If you want me to or not, I can take it off or not. If that's all the questions everyone has, I can move the camera a little bit. I just so that I can show you what I'm doing. Let me just show you all the materials that I have while we're waiting for any final questions. Thank you so much for the great questions again. I'm super excited about this. I really appreciate everybody coming out and like getting so involved. It's so much fun. So this is the paper that I'm using to wrap up the books. Yes, I was here. Okay, I will keep you on the wheel. Uh, we're going to be wrapping them with these little. Let's see if it shows you. I don't know if it's gonna show you, but it's like it has a little moon and some stars on it. It's like a sticker that's like a wax, like 3D sticker. So I'm gonna wrap up the books inside of this fancy paper, put the sticker on it after I sign them. That's what we're doing. Hardbacks, yeah. So the hardcovers, I wanted them so badly to be able to show you. But the printing was a little bit delayed because it was the first time, so even though I put a rush order on it, it was delayed even past what I paid for, which was very unfortunate. I'm gonna have to try to get a refund, but they wouldn't give me one. So I don't know what to do about that. But anyway, I will have them within the next day or two. I wish I had them on stream. I really wanted to show you them. Actually, speaking of that, before I start packing these up, let me put some more light on this. I'd like to show you. Ow, my eyes. I would like to show you the full paperback edition. It looks a little blurry on the screen. Hopefully it's not too blurry for you. But this is the cover. And this is the back. Sorry, my fingerprints are on it. I was reading this one as a test. And this is the spine. This is how it looks when it, oh wait, wrong direction. This is how it looks when it's sitting up on a shelf, like that. That's how the paperback one turned out. And I will show you what the hardcover looks like. Actually, was that lighting weird? I don't know. I'll keep it on me so you can see me better. I like sitting in the dark. If you have been around, you know that I am compared to a vampire quite often. Did I design the whole book cover? I did. That is a great question. Thank you for asking. I struggled to draw this book cover because I was taking it too seriously and I was panicking. Long story short, but I love book design. I will try not to mess this up. Also, thank you, Andrew, for saying you can't wait to read it. I so appreciate that. So when you're designing the print, you just have to lay it out like this. So I designed the interior. Let me show you. Oh, this is kind of a little bit of a spoiler. I'll just like, when you open the front page, there's this little My Shy Alpha thing. I will not show you anything else. There's an illustration right after this. I formatted the chapters to look kind of fancy. Let me show you. This is the start of chapter 1. These little title things. And yeah, I designed a separate, like if you get the hardcover edition, the interior, like when you take off the dust jacket, it has a separate cover on the interior that's black. I will not say anything more. It's very fancy and sleek and I'm really excited to show you it. I really hope it comes in. But Blake says, I remember going to Barnes & Noble on your birthday to look at book covers. Yeah, we were doing research. Part of my birthday, I also just really love like looking up things about books and learning more about publishing. So that was one of the things we did while I was struggling. I drew a whole entire different cover that I rejected. Dab. No, I don't want to. Thank you, Michelle, for saying it looks good. And Hannah says I also like sitting in the dark like a vampire. Yeah, it's a good time. I can't wait. Oh, Yulia, you're excited. Yeah, it did. You're right, Yulia. It led me to this cover. So I actually had a lot of fun drawing this cover. I have the little sticky note of the really wild sketch that I did. If you saw my Instagram post about that, I had been struggling to draw this cover. It basically was due in like a day or two if I wanted it to be pre-ordered on time, like set up for pre-orders, I mean, on time. So with actually, I think it was maybe even only no, it was 2 days. It was like a day and a half, to be honest. So the day and a half before, I was cutting vegetables. I was feeling very hopeless about it because I could not, like, I tried every single combination possible of all different sketches. And yeah, like Yulia said, I was cutting celery and suddenly it popped in my head that the celery was magic somehow. And so I scrambled across the kitchen, stopped cutting celery with wet hands, and I scribbled this on a notepad. And then I stuck it onto my tablet over here, like drawing tablet, and I started drawing it. I guess let me show you compared to this one. You can see that's really funny. Sketch versus final, but physical edition. Jada asks, are you planning to sell character art or scenes? You love hanging art on your walls. I really, yeah, thank you for the great question. Like Yulia said, I've really wanted to. If people are interested, I would love to put, because like the 10 illustrations that are hidden inside of this book, I would love to put those up as prints. I'm just struggling to think of a way to make it remain exclusive without spoiling it and having people just hijack the prints when I put a preview image of it up on my website. But I've been planning on doing that, and if I know that you're interested, I will hurry up and do that. um, there is merch. Blake is right. Actually, yeah, so this is the shirt, and it's like, oh my god, I hit the thing next to me. So this is the wolf shirt design, and there's a little moon on each arm. Um, I, you have probably seen that design if you've seen my social media, but it is very special. We've been talking about something that is on, if anyone wants to guess. But and then I also have this hoodie that I have been wearing a lot with the same wolf design, except the sleeves have, oh, you can't really see it. They have the moon down the whole sleeve. You want that shirt? Oh my god. Yeah, I was really excited about all these designs and making them. Um, okay, since it's almost 8, I'm gonna start packing, but we can keep asking questions and I can answer as I'm packaging these. Oh, I also will put the wheel on the screen in a second. It might, wait, let me fix this, because I covered my mouth because I was like, oh dear, it probably is going to look really wild. Let me, let me, haha. Um, yeah, so just pardon the top of the window. I didn't have time to crop it. Oh my god, it's giant. I'm sorry. I'm fixing it. I'm about to see you all notice it in the chat. So I have everybody's order numbers. I starred out most of it, but I made sure that everybody's order, like there's no repeating end of the order numbers. So if you'd like to check your paperback order numbers, I wish I could include the hardcover orders on this, but I didn't get them in time. So we're choosing 5 random orders of the paperbacks that I will sign and package right now and send it out tomorrow morning. um, I don't believe there were any orders to add during this stream, but let me look because I just realized that would be important. Oh, I see the hardcover. Thank you so much. Oh, I do see another. Okay, let me add another one. What? Oh shit. Sorry. Sorry, I just cussed on the stream. Oh, I cussed on the stream earlier. Okay. Nobody look at what just happened. I am gonna have to edit that out later. Okay, 19. Let's see. I think that is everything now. Thank you so much for ordering while you're on this stream. Okay, I think I have everybody's. I'm gonna just tap to spin the wheel, it says. And we will have our first order. Wow, that's dizzying. Our first order to sign. And it's order, if your order number ends with 11, then congrats. I'm going to sign a book for you right now. Let me put my personal copy over here so that I don't sign it. I have this little box. Okay, in the meantime, I will hide the wheel. We don't need to see the wheel. Wait, what? Where's my cursor? Okay. And then we'll adjust this a little. Sorry, just hang on. Hang on. I'll try not to make you dizzy. Okay. Congratulations. Oh, it's yours, Sarah. Thank you so much for ordering. Yay. Let me know if you would like me to put any particular name on it. Like, address it to you directly, because I would be happy to. Yeah, let me know and I can add to that. Thank you so much for your order. I'm so excited to send this to you. I love that you were here. That's so cool. I'm trying to make more space so that I can fold this nicely. Okay. Also, you still have time to let me know if you would like me to put to a certain dedication, but there's no pressure. To Sarah and Connor, yes, absolutely. Lucas says, I feel the need to say bust a deal, face the wheel. An old Max quote, you couldn't pass that. Oh my gosh. I actually have no idea what that is. I'm so sorry. I think maybe I'm just uncultured. Okay, to Sarah and Connor. Yay, thank you. I hope that you enjoy your book. Okay, so I'm gonna fold this just like that. This takes like all of my body to wrap. I'm not kidding, you'll see. I'm so glad you're excited, Sarah. I'm super excited too. Thank you all so much for being here. I've had a great time hanging out with you. You got it folded like this. And now actually, before I fold that over, let me get the sticker ready. The last time, yeah, it's not sticky at all, so I had to put some double-sided tape. Okay, that's ready. trying to make it nice. Yay. Got this little moon on there. Here's your little order. It's all packed up. Let me I have a little like lift here tab. Actually, maybe, I don't know if you all want me to do that on stream, like if that's even interesting to you, but I have this little like, let's see if you can see it. Oh wait, where's the camera? There it is. Yeah, you can't really see it because of the camera not focusing, but there's a little wolf, and I put it like this so that, let me show you when it's inside of a box. When it's inside of a box like this, then like, you can just pull on this little tab to lift the book out without hurting the book. That was something that I had to figure out for residents. So, yeah, it's, wait. Here we go. Okay, I will mark your order in a second as being shipped, but I also have to write down quickly. Oh wait. Actually, Blake, could you hand me some sticky notes or something? Just some scrap paper, actually. Write down somewhere in there. It might be at the bottom.
Is this okay?
Oh, these are wax papers, so I can't write on them. Sorry. Thank you, though. Katie, thanks so much. I'm glad you like the celestial paper. Thunderdome. Okay, I guess I'll have to watch that tonight. Where's my my nose? I need a tissue. Thank you, Layla. You like the wax seal. Thank you. Okay, I just have to make sure that I know whose order is whose. Okay, got that order marked so that it will not get mixed up. Now, I will not move my camera back up, and I will bring the wheel back up. Thank you, Hannah and Jan. And thank you to Michelle. I don't remember if I thanked you. Oh, okay, yeah. We removed order number that ended with number 11. And we're going to tap the wheel, see who we're going to sign and wrap up next. Wow, that's weird. It was like one after another. Congrats, if your order ends with 12. Thank you so much for coming, Yulia. I think that, I'm not sure if this person is here or not, but hang on, let me look really quickly. Yeah, I don't think this person would be here. I'm going to sign really fast. Oh no. My hand shook a little, but it survived enough. Yay. Thank you so much. If you watch this back, I don't know if anybody, or if you'll end up watching this back. But after I finish wrapping this one, then there will be 3 more that I will sign on the stream. There we go. Oh no, I did it again. Oh wait, I just realized I started wrapping this with the wheel up. I'm sorry. There we go. Layla, you have to go to do homework. Thank you so much for coming, even though you have homework. I really appreciate it. And thanks so much for asking so many questions and participating, both you and Yulia. Huh. Okay, good. I thought the piece of tape I got was going to be too big, but it's all good. Yay. Okay. Here's the next one. This one has a little moon on the top, which is really cute. Almost forgot the little lift here. There we go. I got this little tab on it. I think I'm gonna just rip off a piece of paper to make sure that I knew. Okay. Oh no, we got blurry. What happened? We're back now. If anybody has any other questions, just feel free to toss them into the chat. But I will go ahead and pull up the wheel again and spin the wheel, not sign. In a second. Hang on, let me just double check that. I'm still not missing any. Okay, cool. Did not miss any new ones. Oh, I hear a wheel sound like coming through my computer, but none of you could hear it. Yay, congrats, order number 19. Wait, let me check. Where did that one go? I know, oh wait. Oh my gosh, I think that was Layla's and they just left. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because I just added it. Oh no. Okay. I will still sign it. You all will probably have to watch me sign a very sappy message because Layla is one of my closest friends. Also, I don't know if I want to. Let's see. Jada is asking questions. Let's see. Do I have a favorite shifter series? One of my favorites is the Green Creek series by TJ Klune and Alpha Sun. Oh, I just read the Alpha Sun by Penny Jessup. Lucas actually recommended that one to me. It was an entertaining read. Oh no. I almost wrote that wrong because I said Lucas. Hang on. Okay. Oh my god. I can't believe I did that. That looks really wild. Okay. I don't know. This might have to be my copy also. But let me think about this real quick. Do I have any favorite? Oh, what is my favorite? I swear I forget the names of them. Oh my god, I just have it. The Rogue, Going Rogue. It started on Tapas, then it was on Wattpad. I'm pretty sure that it was published too, by Miss Bonnet. I think they use they them pronouns, but they go by Miss Bonnet. I really like that one. Oh, you're here. Okay. About how I wrote your name. I forgot to turn the wheel off again. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe on the chat it looks fine. But just ignore that. Thank you. Oh yeah, Layla uses they them pronoun. Thank you for catching that. Okay. I'm gonna write a message in front of everybody, but you probably can't read it. Thank you so much for ordering one. Oh, Ariadne's here. Another fellow writer. Thank you so much for coming. You took a screenshot. You joined 60. What is with all the 69s today? Thank you so much again, Layla. I don't know. Oh, I just saw your message up there. Oh. Yeah, why? The 69 is a special number. Um, apparently. I would say something else, but I can't. A lucky number. Is that my lucky number? That's really funny. Yes, that's on brand. I like Layla and I call each other poop, but it didn't feel right writing poop inside this book. Like, I didn't call you poop. I'm sorry. A get lucky number. Oh my god, Blake. Blake is laughing in the corner of the room. Just so you know. Just behind the scenes. Okay. It's a wild time whenever Ariadne shows up. We have like the weirdest conversations. Actually, like, yeah, we really had some weird conversations throughout writing this novel. Oh my god. Thank you. Here's your packaged order, Layla. I'm gonna stick a little lift here tab on the back, and then I'm gonna mark it. It's also my nightmare to send the wrong book to somebody. When I was like first starting Resonance, sorry, not Resonance. When I was starting to write My Chai Alpha, I was packing orders for Kickstarter for Resonance, my comic. And I had to work through some major OCD compulsions around the orders, like getting them wrong. Except one time I checked, and it was wrong. And then that made it worse. Oh my god. The paper flew into another dimension. Just kidding, just like underneath my computer. Okay. Got this. And now I have packed 3 little orders. Thank you so much for being here, Layla, and for ordering one. I really, really appreciate it. Let's see. 1 second. I'm gonna check the order numbers one more time. Thank you for the sticky notes. Thanks, Blake. Blake is like a rock star right now. Okay. Just making sure. Didn't want to forget anybody. Also, I'm starting to sweat. I don't know why it got really hot in here. I guess I didn't need to announce that, but I did anyway. Okay, order number 19. Okay, so we have 2 more paperback orders I'm going to randomly select. Michelle says I always worry about that too when packing orders. Yeah, that's understandable. Like, between shipping them out and everything. Okay, I spun the wheel just like without thinking impulsively. Okay. Yay, order number, if it ends in 808, then congratulations. I will sign your order. Okay. You just stapled your thumb. Oh no, that sounds really painful. I am very sorry about that. Wait. Oh my gosh, Jan, that's your order. Are you still here? Yeah. You are. Okay, I will write you. Did you want me to write a dedication? I can write a little thing because we are also good friends. It is yours. It is yours. Good night, Andrew. Thank you for coming. I really, really appreciate you wearing the hardback too. That was super sweet. Also, like, you asked awesome questions. It was really nice to see you again too. Okay. Jan, if you don't have any requests, I'm gonna write something.
Oh, Jan has a request.
Draw a doodle of myself. Oh my god. Okay, of myself. I'll put that down here. Let me think about. Should I just? I'll just like go for it and see what happens. I'm gonna use something else that I have drawn before. Some really wild curly hair. Wait, did I remove the wheel? No, okay, you can't even see hardly what I'm doing. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm drawing some wild curly hair, and now my ears, I guess. Okay. Drawing a doodle of myself. Something's missing. Oh, eyebrows. That would do it. Okay. I'm gonna put a hoodie on myself. Okay, I drew a doodle. I don't know if it really looks like me. You wanna see it? Wait. There he is. Really awkward dude in the corner. I guess that works. Um, Alright, gotta try to fit my big signature in the corner. Yay! Thank you as well. Now it's time to pack it. Thank you, Kim. Or Kimberly on here. Do you prefer going by Kim or Kimberly? Also, you don't have to answer. Just making sure. This one's going overseas, so it may need a waterproof bag. So when I was packing resonance last year for the Kickstarter, I sent. Okay, Sorry, I got distracted. I thought you went by Kim, but I just want to make sure. Um, when I was packaging some resonance orders, like one of them was this like book box from Australia. Like ordered a bunch of copies, which was super sweet. They definitely helped take me over the goal, so that was just like absolutely amazing. But they like I think she uses she her pronouns. She sent me here's your package, Jan. You have a little moon on it too. um, so the bookseller from Australia sent me a message when the books finally arrived, saying that it looked like the package had been through World War III, and that it was clearly wet, but it was protected somehow, except for like a couple at the bottom. So now I know that I need to uh, protect them if they're going overseas, because they go through a lot apparently, a lot. That was probably the funniest quote I've ever had about an order before. Good old Australia. Gotta love Australians. Okay, there's going to be one more book um, that I signed. Actually, like secretly, I have two more books left in this box if everybody here would like me to do an extra one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even say that out loud. Um, Jada says super random. How long have you lived in the Pacific Northwest? You're pretty new to it too. I oh my god, how long has it been? Has it been I think it's been 2 years. I sometimes I think it's three, but it's been two. Like so it's on the third year. Did it fall into the ocean? Yeah, I honestly think like most of the things that are shipped overseas somehow get mysteriously wet. It's not the first time I've heard about that happening. Um, I, we were asking the same thing, like what had it been through? But apparently the box was just like obliterated, but all the products looked fine, minus the ones that were just slightly wet. Oh wait, I have to sign this. What am I doing? I forgot. Okay. We're getting back on track. I got distracted by Ariadne's like really wild messages. Okay, that I can't read out loud, but they're funny. I'm gonna spin the wheel for the next order. Wow, that was really close. Order number 13. If your order ends with 13, oh my gosh, there's everybody on this stream almost is getting. I'm pretty sure that's yours, Jada. Overseas or underseas? I don't know. It's a really good question that I'm afraid to answer. I mean, know the answer. Overseas always gets what's decided. Oh my gosh. Okay. Jada, how would you like me to sign your book? If you have any requests, like a dedication to. Oh my god. Yay. I'm glad you were here too. Oh my god. I need water again. I'm afraid of spilling, so I'm gonna just casually drink over here. To you. A wolf doodle? Dedicate to you. Okay. Let me try the other Sharpie because this one's kinda. Both of them are kinda doing it. Oh, I guess I didn't need to put a comma. A wolf doodle. Let me think. Oh, I'm gonna do the one that's from my, Oh wait. Okay, good. I took the thingy off. So you can see it. Yay, it turned out cute. Okay. Here's a little wolf. Wait, I forgot to put the little nose. There we go. Here's a little wolf doodle in the corner. Thank you so much for ordering, Jada. Hi, Ghost Rider. Hi, E. Thank you for coming. You made it. I'm gonna just pack up this one. This is the 5th one. Oh, Jada says I love it. I'm so glad. People say your signature looks like a heartbeat, but you like how mine looks? That's a heartbeat signature. Sounds cool. Oh, thank you for showing up, E. Oh my gosh. Is this double tape not gonna stick? Okay, I was afraid for a second. I started thinking about every single order and if it was not gonna stick or not. Also, thanks for saying you like how my signature look. I think I just skipped over that part. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Jan. I really appreciate that. I'm really glad you liked it, Jada. Here's your cute little order. Oh my god, I taped it to myself. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, everything's fine? Question mark? Okay, everything's fine now. It's crisis averted. Here's the cute little package. Thank you again. Putting a lift here tab. Okay. So, after I put a sticky note on this little one, then I'm going to be a rebel because I don't know, that's what I always do in these type of things. And I have literally one copy left. My order better show up tomorrow or else I will cry. But I think that we should package an extra one. What do you think? What do y'all think? Thanks for saying my signature is awesome. Also, I will move it back up to my face for a second. I just realized you just have seen like a headless body talking to you for the past however long that was. Teja says, now I have to come up with a different doodle when I meet you in person. Oh, I know, I saw your comment that you wanted to come to the author event. That would be really fun. Do it. Okay, all the comments are coming in. The lag caught up. Okay, why not? Yes, I agree, Ariadne. Do it. Okay. I will. Hi, Jaguar Books. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Okay. So, we have a few orders, paperback orders left to choose from. Do one for Cosmo. Oh my god. I just started spinning again. I saw a tap to spin and my brain said tap. Okay. Yay. Congrats. Order number 6. I have done a sneaky extra one. An extra. Okay, I know who this is, but they're not here. He's not here. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating, also for ordering. I'm literally, I'm so grateful. Next time I see you in real life, I'm gonna draw a picture of like and Prince licking. Oh my god. Yeah, Ariadne has this, like, unhinged visual novel that has to do with that. it's really funny. Okay, I'm gonna sign this one. I don't think that this person is here, but just in case. Hang on, let me make sure. I think that I will just sign it. I know this person. Okay. I just was like, okay, what if it wasn't them? Okay. Yay. It says that seems more practical. Yeah, I guess like if it I guess they'd be able to they'd be able to taste their differing tastes if they were they had liking qualities. Oh my gosh. Um, Jada asks, Jan says, what kind of picture is that? Jada asks, if you had to travel anywhere, where would you go? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I've always wanted to visit, like, Ireland, Japan, and South Korea. But I have no idea how I would do that because I have so many food allergies. But I guess I can dream. Oh, that's really sweet, Elizabeth. Yeah, I know. I wish we could all meet in person. That would be really fun. Maybe, maybe one day I can do a book tour. I guess I can make that a long-term goal. Because that would be super fun. Oh, I appreciate the question. Thank you for asking. Okay, I am almost done packing this. Oh, everybody's really sweet. I know, everybody, like, I have so many friends I've made online who've been so supportive through, like, all my web comics. We've met through, like, novels, web comics, visual novels, in person at conventions, like chronic illness groups, all this, like, throughout the years, and everybody's just so sweet. Oh my god. Here it is. I can't, yeah, Ariadne's gonna have to hug me for like 10 minutes. Oh my god. That's funny. Yes. That would be fun. I should do another stream on here as well, just for fun. We'll have to do that. Okay. Here is the last little order. Thank you all so much for hanging out and asking all these questions while I was packing them. Let's see, what time is it? It is 8:41. I think that I will, oh my god, I'm trying to fix this. There we go. I think we're gonna discuss poop blogging. I mean, that sounds accurate. If you know me. So, like, I have Crohn's disease. Layla's probably not here, but they sent me a shirt in the mail. I did not know what was coming in the mail. They said just a small random thing and warned me that it would be really weird if anyone else saw it and didn't know why it was there. And then I opened the package and it said Game of Crohn's on it and with the toilet underneath. The Game of Thrones logo, like, font. Is so freaking funny. Layla's hilarious. But yeah, so yeah, exactly, Ariadne. That's why it's not personal when you have Crohn's disease. Everybody has to learn about poop. Who knows me, unfortunately. Just kidding. I don't like tell people about it, but like everybody asks, like doctors and random people. If anyone's like, "What are your Crohn's disease symptoms?" I'm like, "You really want me to answer?" I think Flake's dying in the corner. Oh my god. It's the porcelain throne. Oh my god, it is so funny. I need to wear that shirt, but I couldn't wear it today. Okay. If anyone has any lasting questions or thoughts, let me know because I'm gonna wrap up the stream around 8:45. Unless, yeah. So if there are no more questions and thoughts, otherwise I will wrap it up at 9. But I am really excited right now. I'm just so grateful by all of the support and love, and just seeing everybody here was really cool. Like, it's just really hard to know how people are going to respond when you release a big project, and I worked a long time on it. So it's like, it's just been really nice to see everybody in the chat. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. If you would like to order my Shy Alpha and you haven't yet, it is on my website at riverkiteart.com /shop if you want to get to it easier. And I will wrap it up for you like that if you come in person. I mean, on my shop, not in person. Oh, that does remind me. If you do live in the Pacific Northwest, I'm doing an in-person author event that's very similar to this, except it is an 18 plus space, and there's going to be a steamier excerpt because of that, because the bookstore owner was hoping for that. So I was like, okay, sounds fun. I guess I'm nervous, but sounds fun. How did I get to do the author event with the Romance Era Bookshop? Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. So we knew each other indirectly through Mini Shell Designs, Michelle, who has been in the chat, and then we have been talking because the Romance Era Bookshop is a queer and black owned bookshop that's opening in Vancouver at the end of this month, which is really exciting. And yeah, we just got to talking about what we could do since we were supporting each other's businesses, which is really sweet. So I really appreciate them. They're a really great person. I definitely recommend checking out their shop. I'm really excited for it. It hasn't opened yet. It's going to open on the 28th, which is so exciting. and I will be there on November 4th, shortly after its opening for the author event, if anyone can make it. Um, Thank you, Jan. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I know it's daytime for you. I'm so glad you could make it too, Sarah, and that your order got to be signed. It was really fun having you here. Jada says, yes, spicy. Yes, that will be a spicier excerpt. Yeah, it was really nice. Thank you for connecting us, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle will be there too. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm super excited. Kim, you're gonna try to go. That would be super fun. I hope you can. It was really nice meeting everyone at Rose City Comic Con too. Everybody was so sweet. I had people come say the next day that they had read Resonance fully and really liked it. And I was like, oh my god. I don't always get to see how people respond to my work in person, so that was just really nice. Um, he says it was so great to be able to come to see your launch even if I showed up late. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. I really appreciate you and your support. All your comments on Wattpad throughout posting the rough draft were so super sweet. I'm sorry, I just saw Ariadne's message. Oh my god. But yeah, I just really appreciate your support throughout all the years we've been friends. Thank you. Jada, it had been so lovely to be here and get to know you. I really appreciate your support too. That was so cool that I accidentally picked a bunch of people's books who were here in the stream. I love that. I'm not accidentally, but randomly on the wheel. It is not an excerpt about tying the knot. It's it's like the introduction to the spice. I think we'll see. I don't know. I have to decide what the excerpt is. It has a deeper meaning to it, which is why I wanted to pick it. Um, sure, spicy though, so we'll see. That was me. Kim said, "Yeah, you said that," and then the next day someone else, and I was like, "Oh my god, everybody's so sweet." I didn't expect that. Thank you, Kim, for coming back too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Um, Bye, Jan. Thank you. I think I will sign off now. Thank you all so much for being here. Can't wait to have final draft. Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, Lucas helped beta read also, which was awesome. I guess all my Wattpad Tapest and Inkit readers did too. Pretty amazing. And Chapters, the app that I left. Oh, yeah, it was really sweet to see you all here. Um, I will be posting more online. I was gonna post some more Halloween related things, so maybe we can do some more live streams in the future, and I will see you for those. But if you'd like to come to any events, they're at riverkaiart.com/events, and I will update that with anything new happening. I hope you all have a really great start to your October. I will, I guess, just plug the book one more time. It's available at every major bookstore, pretty much. I will still keep adding links, but if you'd like the master book link, like with all of everything on it, here it is. Let me just drop it really quickly. And if anybody is able to, or like wants to leave a review, that is the best way to support the book. Tell us more about your poop, says Hannah. That's gonna have to be a whole nother stream. Oh, my mom's here. I love you too. Thank you. Good night. Thank you for showing, Ariadne. I know it's late and you had a busy schedule. I so appreciate you being here. Good night, Ghost Rider. Thank you for coming. Bye, Hannah. Bye, Lucas. Bye, Jan. Bye, Kim. Bye, Jada. And bye, Katie. I don't know if I missed your comment up here. I just saw it up here. What did you say? Glad to have been here. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate you. um, did I get everybody? Bye, Michelle. See you.